It's yours, honey. It's yours, sir. Whatever you've been praying for. Ooh, ooh, Lord, I had to sit down. Breakthrough is here. I don't own the rights to that. That is Jacqueline Carr. I am so proud of her. I pulled her up on my Alexa, honey, and she will have me going for about an hour. Mm, mm. I met that little young lady. I'm about to call her a little girl, but she a woman now. I met her in 2013 when the scars of losing my mom was still fresh. And honey, my daughter Janae prayed with her. My daughter prayed with her, okay? That's how on fire my daughter is. That is the power and the anointing attached to my daughter Janae. And the young lady was a very sweet young lady, and I could just sense the presence of God on her then. Hey, how you doing? Breakthrough. 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 Okay, breakthrough is here. I don't know who you are, but honey, breakthrough is here, baby. Sir, ma'am, because all y'all gonna come through here in a minute. If you receiving breakthrough, you're gonna pop up on this live. If you see it and you ignore it, I'm not saying that breakthrough ain't, but I'm just saying. And even if you leave, hey, breakthrough is here, honey. If I got to sit here and break through by myself, ha! A river in your desert. But what I was saying was, I could tell God was about to do some things with her, and was already doing some things with her. And I could just hear it all through her ministry. And even if you put her up on YouTube, she didn't just get started like in 2020, or not even in 2019. But I'm just so excited to hear the power of God coming through that young lady. Ooh, and I receive it. I receive it. God is changing my story. The good part of it is about to even get better. The good part to the story can even get better. Even when you see the end, you know there's another end to it, you know. So if it was happily ever after, or if it was to be continued, honey, hey, he's the beginning and he's the end. From defeated to winning. But ooh, this is what I was supposed to come on here and tell you guys. Ooh, I got to say this. There's a young lady who's going to be doing a live in the Meet Monet Melanin group. And I'm telling you, she is on fire. But she's got this calmness about her that is just like, she is so cool. I mean, she could cool off a cucumber. She is just that cool. And I'm like, wow. And she's only been with this business like, what, a little over a year? Got started during 2020. And I mean, I'm telling you, she has, I mean, just done some phenomenal things. She's got a supportive team. She's, beautiful. She's a owner of a wellness center. Go figure that. And she loves these products, and she loves this business. So I'm just so excited about that, to, be partnered up. And I got to meet her. She came through Atlanta. And it's just amazing. I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for her, and I'm so excited for her team, and how she just didn't make any excuses. And if the excuses she did have, she's jumping over them. And She shared something with me, and I was like, really? Really? Thank you, Maria. How you been? I got on my mink lashes, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But thank you. Yeah, so I think you're in that group, Meet Monet Melanin, Maria. I'm gonna double check and make sure. We have a group with thank you, Maria. It's about 90% women of color and texture, probably more than that, probably about 95, 98%, whatever. But yeah, come through. What city you live in, Maria? I'm in agreement with you, Maria, for your breakthrough, honey. Okay, we can celebrate each other, whether we do the same thing or something totally different. All right. So anyway, breakthrough. Okay, so I'm about to talk about this damaged hair repair system. It is, when I tell you, man, this thing is nothing to be played with. Nothing to be played with this system. This right here in mine is almost gone. My damage repair bond building hair treatment. This almost gone. I got to give me some of this because I would be girl, you went to Daryl? Girl, what year? Girl, you better come through if you in the A. Let's meet up. Let's meet up in Camp Creek or Virginia Avenue. I don't know what part of town you in, but right in there, like especially that Virginia Avenue. Oh, okay, you went to Douglas. Okay, well, that's cool. I love black and gold too. Yep. So yeah, let's meet up. Let's see what's going on. Let's break a cookie or sip a little coffee or something. It's getting ready to get cold too. And yeah, so this damaged hair repair treatment, it is loaded. This right here almost gone. So I'm telling you guys, get on this. I had to go to the store today. I had one of my clients since 1989. You can look in my story. I did her before and her after. She called me yesterday, and I made things happen for her today. So I had to go buy some hair from a conventional beauty supply store. Shout out, the Hair Angel does have a beauty supply store that's virtual and it's online, but I didn't have enough time to get what she wanted, so I had to go to the beauty supply store. I see miracles happening for you, Maria. But anyway, so what was I about to tell you? Okay, so I had to get the hair, and so she's in my story, right? So you can look and see what I ended up doing with her hair. But I don't see her that often. And sometimes she gets braids, she gets these protective styles, and her environment that she works in, and then she's over 50. She's got a birthday coming up, and she's, she need her ends trim and all that. And I want her to get this system. I told her when she come out of that quote unquote style that she got now, I told her, I'm already prepping her. You need to get this. You need to get this system right here. Our damage repair. Damage repair is kind of like, if y'all have done reconstructors and all that, this is not that. And I was in the store. This is what I was going to tell y'all. I was in the store getting her hair right, and I saw that popular brand, Ola something. Okay. So I can't really compare, but because I've never used it, but I do know that it's full of toxins, and I do know that. And I got a feeling if y'all was using that and you get a hold of this, you'd be like, to the other thing, you'd be like, girl, bye. Boy, bye. To the other stuff, you'd be like, get somewhere. Because this right here, this little system right here, our damage repair, starting off with our shampoo, then stepping into our bond repair, bonding treatment, and on everybody, I've still done the mask. They told us that the mask was optional, but I've been doing the mask on everybody. And then, just so you know, this will not be your every week shampoo and your every week system. I had one of my sweeties come a couple of weeks ago, bless her heart. She had bought a brand X damage repair system, and because we had that kind of relationship, she was honest with me, and she brought it to me, and she showed it to me. And if it had been like something that could have kept her hair life together, I'd have been like, okay, well, this is how you're going to use it, and this is how you're going to do it. But I had to be honest with her and tell her, look, that's a bunch of crap. And then for two, even if it was something good, you don't need damage repair every week. She had a big old thing about this big of damage repair and some other brand of something. It was some other whole brand. And I mean, it looked cute. It smelled good. It had the great words and all that. But because we have the relationship that we do, she left it with me. She said, Hair Angel, if you say this is not good, I'm leaving it. And she trusted me on that. And she got the treatment that day too. And I wish I could show you some pictures. My God. But y'all know how I do. I got to mix some other stuff in it too. It wasn't just, because I do the steam, I do the micro mist and everything with mine. That's what I mean when I say I mix something else with it. And so I do the micro mist, although the thing, the instructions don't say that. It say 1 to 2 minutes, this and that. But I'm letting mine like go in with the micro mist. I moved on from the hydrator. I have the micro mist, and I love it 1,000%. So this is what had happened. I had a pretty fairly new friend. I call my client's friend or guest or VIP. And, she's like, she's trying to go, trying to transition. And so she still had a relaxer, right? And it was like, it's over processed. She had been going to a place and they had been over processing her relaxer. I'm not totally against relaxers, but, hers was over processed. And so we dealt with that. We talked about that. In the door, she got this treatment. And she had pretty long hair too. And so we did this treatment. And I'm telling you to go. Now, y'all need it for your transitions. If you guys are transitioning out of relaxers, you need this. The damage repair. Because if you're not going to do that big chop, the rest of that hair, and you trying to hold on to it, it's going to be shattered. It's going to have major trichorexis nodosa. That is the technology name for split ends. It's gonna be more than split ends. It's gonna be split. It's gonna be like a banana split. It's gonna be, and so this is right here. It's gonna help keep that hair fortified longer before it actually is trimmed off. Now, if you really transitioning, eventually that hair is more than likely gonna have to. And more than likely, if you're transitioning from a relaxer, it's gradually gonna have to be trimmed off. Okay, so she got her first little twist out today, and I'm just so excited for her. And that was the first time I've done it, and I didn't do a press. So, but I let her feel her own hair. I took her hand and I said, feel your hair. And she was like, I said, yeah, this is your hair. But at the end of the day, it's going to get even better. It's going to get even better. And I'm so excited for her. I'm really excited for her. And then a couple of other things. Transition from not only the relaxer is going to be taking place, but transition from toxic hair care is also taking place. Okay, so she didn't get her hair trimmed today, but she knows it's coming down the road. And so I'm just so excited. So now my curly, kinky 3C and above girls, no. And guys too, because some guys, they got long hair too. Your Damage Repair by Monet. I've been living it for a couple of weeks now, and like I said, this right here is almost gone. But I tell you what, even my lady who did not get the whole treatment, hey, thank you. What I had did was, and what everybody been doing, is getting this Damage Repair Bond Fortifying Hair Leave-In. Yes, they've been getting this. Everybody been getting this, and they love the way it smells. They love the way it feels. I do too. And what I'm really, and just, oh Lord, let me say this. The time release. This system has a time release built in it. So it's on your hair, it's staying in your hair, it's rescuing your hair beyond that day. And guess what? Even after you done shampooed your hair, the love is still in there. The effects of it is still in the hair. Ain't nobody doing that. And there's science to prove it. Time release hair care. Time release hair care. Okay? And damage is just not over processed chemicals. Damage is improper detangling, using the wrong towel, being out in the atmosphere where the UV rays are just ripping and tearing your hair up, wrong brushing, sleeping on the wrong kind of pillowcase, drying your hair with the wrong kind of towel. It's all kind of damage going on. Okay, that y'all ain't even thought about. The hard water from your house, full of chlorine, all of that. But all of Monet products have pH balancers in there. It also has surgical grade water. Okay, in everything. They don't flip flop and say, ooh. Let me pinch here. Let me do my new favorites. And this leave-in cream is my new hot pick favorite. As soon as I can, and if not before, I'm going to be ordering these two. Now, that's just me. This right here going to last me a good while. I'm probably going to take care of the needy with this. You know what that means? I'm going to be probably putting something in a little something. Y'all been to me. I'm make y'all up. Because this ain't even a sample yet. But I'll be making people samples. And I be doing that because I was like, look, you need this. I don't even want to hear about you can't. And if you ain't. And I just said, look, let me give you some. Y'all know I'll do that. But you can't go and be like, then you're going to come back. And that's what I tell people, look. Once you start the process, you cannot, let me say this. I would recommend, now every case is different, is that you not mix it with brand A and brand Z and all the in between. Try and stick with the whole thing so then you'll know you're getting the whole thing. And I know as a stylist, I'm tempted, and I was tempted. When I first got started, with the transition into this hair care line, I was using all the other stuff that I was using, and I was mixing this and mixing that and doing this and doing that with the other stuff that I had. But once I did my whole total full transition, but you do what you got to do for you. Now, I'm just telling you my story. And you got to come to your own fork in the road yourself. But I'm just telling you what had happened with me and for me is that once I got into the whole system and stopped trying to, hold on to the past and bring the past along with me, looking back and looking to the left and looking to the right, that might preach. That might preach. I began to get whole total different kind of results. So if you're on my team, if you're my VIP and you're my regular customer or just whoever, and you're on somebody else's team, I don't even, at this point, just win. At this point, just win. Just win. Get this damage repair bond with fortifying hair leave-in cream. And I got my people on the home front. They be home and they be doing it at home and trying the stuff at home. I'm waiting to hear, because I said I bet you could take this and use it, in between. It's like a hairdress. Use it with a hairdress, okay? But I'm going to tell you this. If you do want to mix and match, and which I didn't know, because I was using toxic hair care and I was using, silicones and stuff like that, and I didn't know. If you must mix Modern Nature, if you must mix Monet, just look and make sure at least that it's toxic free and it's really natural for real. And if you want to know if your product is natural for real, I will message you the toxic list. I will do that for you free, with no strings attached, with nothing. Only thing attached to it will be love and care for you. That's it. That's it. Okay. So, yeah, we can use it for transitioning. Definitely, we can use it for our high lifts. We can use it for our silk outs. We can use it for our twist outs. I'm just get this. Don't run out of this. This is less. I got less than a bottle of this. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting nervous. Because I sold my other one, so I don't have the extra one. Because when I had a chance, I got 2 of these. That's gone. So I don't have no backup. This is all I got right here. Y'all know. I'm like, I got to go and get this. I might have to get to strategizing because we got one more day in the month. Okay, so let me stop talking about products for a minute. That is the thing. I have talked so much about product. Sometimes I forget to tell you guys that there is a business. There is an income attached to this. But you don't have to be an expert to share about things that you love and that you're excited about. You guys do that anyway. You guys do it in the break room. You do it at the nail shop. Y'all talk. I know, I hear it, and I do it. We get to talking about who steak we like, and who's better than that whatever restaurant. I was about to call a name because somebody was telling me about this place that they say is better than Benihana's. And I said, I got to check that out. Okay, now if I go, they're not going to give her nail credit. They're not going to give her a referral. But she really got me wanting to go out there. She was like, it's just so much better. You just ain't going to believe it. But do you think she going to turn around and be a steakhouse or be a hibachi grill? No, she's not. She just shared something that she loved. And listen, I don't even, I'm a professional, and I don't even know all the facts and science. And we got something called monosorb that they done came up with a name. But I'm telling you, I don't even have to be an expert to share that to say this stuff is the bomb. This stuff is the dot and the com. Because my lady, honey, her hair was like the bar here. And if y'all have ever transitioned before, you know that long hair, you got a situation to transfer to take it from relaxed to natural. You got a couple of years to deal with that hair on your head. And she haven't had a relaxer in a long time. And so I use this to help fortify her hair. And when she felt her own hair, and I want to tell you this too, and this is the for real truth, but Monet is not just a feeling. Because I tell you what, I have felt some good feeling hair. I have felt some good feeling hair. And know that it was a fake feel. It was a fake good feeling. You know, stuff can be fake. It can be fake. And but one thing I like to say, hey Cindy, how you doing? You ready for the fall? So what I come to find out is Monet is a good feeling, and it is good through and through. And this particular line right here conditions and repairs down to the white meat. Y'all know the marrow, like in the middle. Okay, so you got the outside of the bone, then you got another little level of the bone, then you got the inner level of the bone. Okay, now that's how I teach y'all. I teach like practical. Okay, so that's it right there. This conditions down in there like that. We ain't talking about laying on top of nothing. We talking about coming in, and it's doing that without even no heat. But I do that because I like gadgets, and I like to, when people come in, I like to give them a little extra than what they might do at home, and also with us dealing with transitioning, and we're dealing with kinks and coils and curls and tight, overly excessive curls. That's what the book called kinky hair. Overly, excessively curly. So when we're dealing with that, it needs a little more extra moisture. So I got to tell y'all more. Once you get your system, I don't have anybody that has used theirs at home yet. I got a lot of people that got it. And I'm using it on a few people. But nobody has used it at home yet. So my people, if you're coming through, I done told you, call in, tap in before you actually do it, because I want to walk you through it specifically for you. Everybody's instructions are not going to be the same. I'm a customizer. I'm not a one size fit all. It's you. This conditioner gonna have your name on it. It's a blessing. This is what you call a blessing with your name on it type of hair care. You can't try this. You can't get this at the mall on a piece of toothpick. This, you got to go in with this. I'm going on over 3 years with this whole line, and as soon as I learn something, this thing about like Jesus, as soon as I learn a revelation about it, then I get a whole nother spin and a whole nother twist, and it's like a whole nother revelation. This ain't one of them things that you can 1, 2, 3, I tried it. You can't. This is not that. This is not that. I'm glad I can't even tell you that it's that, because let me tell you, when I was in that beauty supply store today getting that hair for my customer, it was a nice little quality Kanika one of them, and nice little pretty color and everything. And so when I was in there, that Ola brand was in there. That Ola brand was in there. And I said, what? They had the whole line in there now. They had it all. And I was like, what? Y'all, somebody might be able to fake their way maybe through trying to figure that out. Maybe. I don't know. They might be able to read their instructions enough and say, I know how to use it. But more than likely, they won't. They won't. But on top of that, this baby right here, not only are you going to be able to use it, but you're going to be able to help even your customers that are open and willing to earning an income. And Cinda, if you come through, she's my friend that I just met less than a week ago. And she came to my event last Sunday. And now we talking and we strategizing about how I'm going to help her make some moves. And, and so I'm excited about that. And so this hair care comes with hope. This hair care comes with hope. It ain't only great in the balm, but it comes with hope. And it comes with a dream. It comes with possibilities. It comes with an opportunity. And that's something you can't just buy off of a shelf. I love it. It's such a passionate story. I have to share that story with you another time because I've gone on longer than I really wanted to. But I just had to share this with you guys tonight because I'm watery-eyed excited about what I'm seeing go on with this hair care line. With this damage repair specifically. It's got the oil in there. It's got the oil in there. And it's got the rejuva beads in it. And then I incorporate the rejuva beads. My sweetie, who came today, bless her heart, when I did her protective style, and if y'all look in the live, that's what it really is. I didn't put no extra braiding hair on her foundation. I'm trying to get away from that because it's that synthetic stuff on the coil, braided down, that I don't like. It puts a beating on that hair strand. It puts a beating on it. Okay, so if you've been doing protective styles, and honey, the security lady at the bank, she was like, she coming to get it, because I'm like, oh my goodness. So what was I going to tell you guys? And each purchase of this goes towards, and I want to tell this on every live, this goes towards feeding children in a destitute part of Africa and educating them, helping their community. Why? Because there's an oil in here and it comes from that part of Africa. And so instead of Monet just going over there and getting their resources, they said, we're going to help educate and we're going to help build those communities. So each time that you purchase something from the damage repair system, that's what you're also doing. You're building your hair and you're helping build a community. And that's huge. And if it wasn't even for all that, if this was some crap, which it ain't, at least you'll be helping some children in Africa get educated. They can't go to school past 10 years old because they got to go to work. So this right here now is my favorite. This is my favorite. And then I do want to let you know as well that I'm doing an introductory price. And I'm asking God, how am I going to end this special and transition because I'm almost out of this. So maybe I'll say once I finish this whole little bottle right here, that the special intro price that I'm doing will be over. And I'm not going to quote any prices here because it's universal. And my business, and your business, your business. So I'm not going to quote how much I've been charging for it, but I know I've been giving it away because pretty much I've been doing the micro mist and all that too. My sweetie that came, she hadn't even been up under the a new client. She hadn't even never been up under the a dome before, let alone the micro mist. I was like, what y'all been doing over there? You ain't even been up under the dome? But anyway, yeah, I'm excited about this. Alexa, what's her name? Jacqueline still going in the background. I love me some Jacqueline Carr. All right then, guys. I'm going to tune this on out. You got one more day to use your birthday credit. You could use this. You could put it toward this and maybe one other little thing because you know how that works. If you're not sure on how your birthday credit goes, say something. Tap me. Come in my messenger. Text me. All of y'all got my phone number. You can put this in your for your birthday. Now you can also do your body care for your for you can put it on your future order. You can do that too with the body care. And you guys know we don't want to be ashy. You know that's been a struggle in the community, is being ashy. So you don't have to be, and you don't have to be greasy either. And you know we don't have to be greasy. Okay, so you can get the body care now. You can get the body care while it lasts now. I'm loving mine. My Simone is loving mine. And even my vegan shake is gone. It is gone. I bought an extra one and it is gone. And I let Simone taste my little shake. And the one that I put, it tastes like the Frappuccino, it tastes like the coffee shake. She put a thumbs up on it. She said, "Ma, this kind of good." Okay. And when a 16-year-old say something's kind of good, that means it's the bomb, really. So I'm excited about the things I'm going to be doing with my shake. I'm thinking about some other things already, and I'll keep you posted on what I'm doing with my protein shake. I'm just so excited about the future. I'm going to be posting my friend. She's in the I put her in my story as well. I'm so excited for her. I'm going to pray harder for her. I'm not jealous. I'm not envious at all. And she's had to overcome a lot. And she's originally from Haiti. And, she's made no excuses. None. and I'm quite sure there's some people on her team that made excuses, but she moved right on. But they collectively moved and pulled together, and I'm so excited, not just for her but also for the fact that she seems, she is one that gives back because she's going to be doing a live in our group, and I'm quite sure she got other things she could do, especially it's the last day of the month, and if anybody, we closing it out, baby. This fiscal year is over, and this month. Well, on the last day of the month, for her to take time to come speak to some people that would not make her a dime, yeah. Get it, Jennifer. Get it. Get it all. Get your biscuit and sop it all up, baby. Sop it all up. Okay. I love you guys, and like I always say, there's nothing you're going to be able to do about that. And as soon as another another hurdle comes, that'll be another opportunity for me to grow. And Lord, don't let me cry right now, because while I was working today, I was just like, God, I'm so thankful for the growth in me right now, I still got a long way to go. But more than anything, I just thank God for the process. And that's what you got to do. Your breakthrough is coming. And don't get overly discouraged. I know you can be discouraged for a moment, but don't let it distract you to the point that you quit. Okay? And I'm gonna end it right there. I love you guys. I'm Celeste, and some call me the hair angel.